Hello, hello, hello. It's Jaden. So normally I have like something that I like have prepared a little bit in my mind. I know that there are certain, I'd say, issues that I have on my consciousness, but let's see what spirit has to say about things. I'm just not gonna like come straight in, I'm just gonna let's just ease into it. Let's see what's going on. What's happening in the collective. Oop, okay. So we're having a lot of harmony. Okay. I like to see it. I like to see it. We're having a lot of harmony. You guys are seeing where there's victories, where you feel like you're succeeding. That's good. That's good. You see the progress that you're making also. That's very, very good. Okay. Yes. Okay. I like that. I like that. We're understanding. Ooh, okay. Oh, and we're doing it the traditional way. So, first of all, there has been success on somebody's plate, right? There has been, even if it's like not like you made the contract, that one contract that really like sets you apart. I want you to know that it's not too far in the future if you haven't. There's a lot of successes that you've been seeing, and sometimes those successes are just progress. There's a lot of different ways that this could manifest, is what I'm saying. That it doesn't have to be a general win, but I feel like this is victory. You have two sixes in a row and then five. Wow. Okay, so now I'm starting to feel like okay, okay, okay. Because you're seeing the progress and you're doing it the traditional way, which means that you're doing it the healthy way. A lot of times what we do is like we're like we try to get under and we try to get over instead of just walking right, through it. Instead of going through it, we want to like kind of like skirt and take a fast route to our goal. But we've been doing whatever this is, we've been doing it a traditional way, so it has been taking time. And for that, I believe that we are very much so convinced of our victory, that our victory is set in stone. This time you did it right, I'll say that. Excuse me. Okay, three of coins. So this is about our entrepreneurship too. Where this is about entrepreneurship, right? So this is about something that we've been building on our own, though we have had help. That there is assistance there for us. Okay, what's this one? Uh huh. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you something. So the reason why we're on this journey to less choppier water in the first place is because there was an ending to something. Yeah, there was an ending, and it made you say, "Go fish." Actually, I will go do the things that I need to get done. I will get the thing. Wow, yeah, and that's what's making you on this wheel of fortune. So the wheel of fortune is basically like what's on the bottom shall be at the top. You guys are on your way up. Girl, I wish I could make this up. No, you have it's the success card, the six of wands. We go to the six of swords, the traveling. So there is progress that's being made, and the progress that's happening is traditional. You're doing it correctly. Like this time, if you like are like, if it's about health, like you're eating the grains and you're doing, you know what I'm saying? You're eating your veggies and, you're like counting the calories and you're eating like the small meals, like six small meals. You know what I'm saying? Like that, you're doing it right this time. That's the whole thing. Then it's about a victory that you've had in whatever you're building, right? Your entrepreneurial spirit. This is your whatever you're creating, right? The things that you're creating out of yourself. Now you have had some assistance. I can see that because this is very apparent. You have had some assistance, but I want you to know something. The reason that's why, yeah, because the reason why you're even on this travel is because of this ending that you witnessed here. Don't you worry about don't worry about how people can see you. That's what I'm seeing, right? Don't worry about how people are seeing you. Just worry about the end goal and what you want to manifest. So today I was talking to somebody today, and I was saying like you have to be the only one that is going to truly care for the things that you care for, right? Like there is no like nobody else who's going to care for the thing getting it done like how you will. So you have to be the person on your side, okay? And you have to be the one that's saying like the whole world can hate me. And I was talking to somebody who was black and queer and trans, and I was telling her like the whole world could hate you, even my friendship. I could, if I hurt my leg, I can't show up for you either, but you can always show up for you. That's the whole goal. The whole goal here is not to depend on anybody else. It's for you to say, at the end of the day, even if I don't feel like doing it, I will get me. Like, I got me. You know what I'm saying? And so the reason why I'm bringing this up here is because I know that there's a relation here, 6 and 3, right? There's a relation here where it's like what you were building that gave you a success. You had help before. It was a team before. There was somebody else there before. And there was an ending happening. And now, as you move to last choppier waters, you're not going to be around that person. But please know that the traditional way that you're doing it, the way that you're doing it is correct now. Okay, it's not to say that you were supposed to do it without that person. Okay, it's not, it's not to say that you're not gonna, maybe you might come back in. mm, I'm not seeing that, but maybe, you never know what the outcome is. All I'm saying is that there was an ending here that happened, and that sent you off on this travel. Okay, so I want you to concentrate on. Oh, okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Why is it so healthy? That's what they're asking, right? Okay, so what I want you to concentrate on is what's that traditional thing that you're doing? What's the thing that's really good for you, right? What's another example? Why do I keep on thinking about food? I've been snacking, I've been eating. Um, I've been okay. What actually let me ask Spirit because all right, that was very quick. Okay, and it's the reflection. Okay, this is the reason why you've been doing it correctly this time is because you actually love yourself this time. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is the reason why it's the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups has been showing up. I've been in her energy, feeling Yemoja like very much so. The Queen of Cups is very notoriously, she reflects, right? She says, I know who you are and I know where I am. I sit by the water with my throne. I don't drink out of the water I sit next to. I have my own source of water. Okay? So while everybody thinks that the Queen of Love is to be stepped on and to be forgotten and to be taken for granted, um, because they do try her all the time. She's just reflecting them. And a lot of times, what happens at the end is they don't know what happened here. Is that no, I saw what you wanted. What you wanted was something I couldn't have. So, baby, I just let you do whatever you were doing. And it's a reflective nature, right? So it's also like the way that water chooses the path of least resistance. That's what you have to think about, right? Water, the way it flows is it doesn't try to offer any resistance. it goes in the place where the holes are. You know what I'm saying? That's where it goes. And so that's what I think the energy is saying that you're doing here. The thing that's good for you, the Hierophant, the thing that's good for you is the fact that you are having this reflective nature. What is the way that we see a soul that is not experienced? That is one of those souls that are very argumentative. They need everybody to know that they are correct, right? They uh, wage war with everyone. They can never sit there, understand somebody else's what is it? Somebody else's mindset and be okay with hearing something that is other than what their beliefs are, right? These are like those types of things that we used to be guilty of, right? A lot of us used to do that, right? We had no patience. We didn't know how to um, uh, turn the other cheek, right? Be the bigger person. And now I think that there's a reflective nature where it's like it's not that I'm wussing out because I will fight you in any day. But the thing is I'm realizing I don't have to. You'll do it yourself. That is something that I have realized also. I'm not gonna talk about it, but like you will destroy yourself trying to destroy me. And that's what that Queen of Cups is about. There is no, oh yeah, it's very watery, even though it's like she's the only cup here. Yeah, yeah. A little bit of fire. It's very watery, very airy and watery, like a storm. The Tempest. Okay, so uh, if I get the Falling Tower, I feel like the Falling Tower, there have been people who have fallen on their own swords around you. And now that doesn't mean it's the person that you were warring with or the person who you ended things with. It's just that other people have been thinking of themselves in relation to you when what you were doing was just going to work on any given Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that really does make the difference. I was ooh, which one? The top two. The Chariot and what else? The Chariot and the Ten of Cups. Girl, the victory is certain. Um, the victory is certain, honey. The victory is certain because the way that you're fighting as the Queen of Cups is on a next level. That's the reason why people think that they can have the Queen of Cups because it's so easy. She sits there with her gauntlet, baby, and it's big and it's like Queen of Cups is on it. There's pearls and there's like mother of pearl, there's like diamonds, it's encrusted. You know what I'm saying? And they think like she must be what she must be doing is she must be what's in that gauntlet? It must be the water because it must be the water that she must be drinking the salty water. How does she do it? Girl, no. I have my own Brita, babe. You don't know what's hooked up to this throne. Ah, don't assume. Don't assume because people think that they can assume and they can say, oh, this is how Jaden got from this point to this point to this point. No, no, you cannot. Wait until Jaden says it from her fucking mouth, okay? Wait until she says it. Wait until the person says it. But the thing is that people want to assume, and that is the reason why they have been causing their own endings, right? They've been the reason for their own problems. They've been their own devil, right? The Chariot card is an easy victory, right? I want to let you know that the first card that we started out with, it had the wreath of success. Do you know what I'm saying? This is the Chariot. Doesn't everybody see it? This is the Chariot, and this is the Six of Wands. Okay, it's that wreath of success. Let me tell you about the Chariot, right? So, like, the thing about the Chariot is like the person that you will never try to, like, if you're on foot and we're at war, and you see a chariot, you're going to try to stay away from them. And then people on the horse, they're also going to try to stay away from them. But you just try to stay away from the people on the horse. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like the chariot is the easy victory. You have everything in line and you are leading yourself to the goal. And baby, other people are just not built like you are in this moment. And I'm not even trying to butter you up, you guys. That's just what it is. Because because I then had the 10 of cups, which is like in the future the goal is set. It means that a lot of you guys have been, we'll talk about it. A lot of you guys have been manifesting from a place of seeing, of visualizing, right? So a lot of us, we forget to do the visualization portion, and a lot of you guys have been. The 10 of cups is very much about that visualization. It's very much about like everything being perfect and picturesque and idealistic. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful vacation in Tuscany, right? It's like the idealistic self, and that is what we're working with, you guys. For once in my life, something is okay. I'm so mad I don't know the lyrics, but you are being able to understand the future that's coming for you because you're starting to visualize it. You're starting to picture it, right? And why is that? Because for once, you're not picturing this world. You know, that's why I was trying to get into those immature souls, right? Immature souls are also not going to be able to see what their future beholds because all they can see is what's in front of them, right? Um, when you are older, you understand that you have to brush your teeth because your teeth will rot and fall out of your fucking skull. Okay, when you're older, you understand that you have to eat your vegetables because your body needs vegetables. Okay, um, or you need your nutrients, whatever. You get what I'm saying? It's the same thing with emotions and people who are those souls who are like very immature. They are not able to, um, forego the treat in order to have the future. Yeah, that's what I want to say. And the traditional way, doing it for what's good for you, that's what we've been doing. And that's what's setting us up on the top of this Wheel of Fortune. I want to also say, what about this? I was about to say, there's a decision and I feel like it's been made. There's a decision that has been made. And I feel like, whoa, all right. Yeah, I have the Hangman. The decision that has been made is that I'm going to see this world from a new way. I'm gonna see this a whole nother way. I'm gonna see my world the way that I wish to imagine it. A lot of you have been visualizing visualizing the world that you wish to see around you. And I think that okay, yeah, not sure about how powerful we are, but we are. And I know that you're starting to understand because there has been like a wake up moment, right? There's been an enlightenment. I don't think it's just me. Like some of us have been understanding that because of that decision, right? I don't know where I put that card, but because of that decision that you've made, right? Um, Things have gotten easier. It's been easier to use your power, right? It's been easier to say, no, I don't want to do that today, where you might have wanted to just please somebody, be a people pleaser. I'm definitely, oh my God, I'm so bad with people pleasing. Four of coins, you're starting to keep it to yourself, honey. You're starting to keep the secrets to yourself. Actually, you're right. I don't need to because honestly, before who I was just like, man, I want to tell everybody about this plant because I know that they can help me with this and I can help them with this. Blah 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 blah. No, 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 no. Keep it to yourself. Okay, and it's not being nihilistic. what it is you are just saying, I'm going to make sure that this program, this idea that I have, let's make sure that the energy that okay, like think of the idea or the thing that you want to blabber about as in energy, a living being. If you tell one person, they tell another, right? That's one thing, but that's stretched out the energy. But then what if you tell that other person and then they think about you having that thing, but then they also think about themselves having that thing? Now that's stretched out the energy a different way. Then that's not even talking about the person who's fucking literally jealous, right? There's also those types of people, right? Where they're literally jealous. So they're thinking about the thing that you have, but they're thinking about how you don't deserve that thing and how they wish that they had that thing and that you didn't even know about that thing, right? You done stretched out that idea so many fucking ways, and that was just Monday. Like you just had the idea. You just told one person, and that idea has been stretched out many, many different ways. And so now you have to put up with the fact that energy and that thoughts and that the mindscape, the how do I say this, the the world of the mental, right? That it's not just an emotion, it's not just a thought, right? What it is it's a whole living, breathing thing. Okay, but you have been keeping it to yourself. This idea, you've been keeping this to yourself, and I just want to encourage you on that, to keep going. Keep it to yourself, honey. Keep it to yourself. What I also had come out, sneak out. Ooh, oh my God. Okay. Well, first of all, I'm going to talk about this. What I had sneak out. Clearly, that's adding to this story. Is the King of Swords, right? That the King of Swords is the King of Judgment, like the King of Courts. That you have been being your own judgment, your own security guard. Ooh, guy, you have been telling yourself, "Hey, I'm gonna make the proper judgments when it comes to this thing. I'm not gonna let anybody just be thinking um, about my idea, like, however they want to. Only tell the people that you know for a fact, like, this person wants me to be at my best. You know what I'm saying? This person really does want the best for me and really does want that thing for me." Oh wow. Okay. Okay. The judgment call is what I'm hearing. The judgment call that you've been making, yeah, is to stay at the here goes the high priestess again. Mm, whew. The judgment call that you've been making is to keep the veil, to keep the secrets to yourself. The high priestess, she knows all the secrets. She is the veil, right? She knows, she has the two columns behind her, B and J of, you know, which is like, the Kabbalah tree of life, right? The two pillars of severity and mercy. And so it's like the secrets of life is what she is privy to, right? And the high priestess is also a higher echelon, or the way I see her is a higher echelon of the justice card, right? So it's very much about when you're ready to see beyond the veil, you go beyond the veil. Then you realize, oh, you've been there the whole time, right? And so that's the whole thing with the high priestess. Then we have also, I just want to say, the high priestess and the magician, they both have all four suits, right? And so this is about a magical capability, a capability that you have to do what it is you need for yourself. Four of Wands, balancing the home, right? Balancing the home. Oh, of passions. Yeah, balancing the passion. Yes, I do feel like some of us are headed for relationship, but also I do feel like a lot of us are balancing our own checkbooks in our own homes, like people who are single, right? Balancing your own home. Um, However, I think that wait, okay, wait, hold on. Give me an explanation. What? Okay, so understanding where the victories are, balancing, balancing, understanding where the victories are. Oh, okay, right, understanding your wins and your losses, or what? Okay, so they're like, okay, first of all, it's like you're balancing your home, but you have to understand that there's some things that are going to be wins and losses, right? There's some things that, like, you got to get, you just got to, you got to treat the floor over there in that corner, but like, don't stand over there. You know what I'm saying? For a time period, there will be a sign over there that says, do not stand in that corner because you will fall through the floor. So you need to treat the floor, but that comes in the future. And so it's making you able to understand that there are certain things that you can deal with, but there's certain things that you just have to wait time for and be patient for, because everything is not a victory altogether. Like everything, you don't win everything altogether. You know what I'm saying? It's just pieces and pieces, and you understand the places in which you are having victory, and you understand the places in which it's not even a loss. It's just something that you have to hold on for later, girl. Like I said, patience is a thing, but it's just the marking of a mature soul, a mature spirit, that they can understand that patience, right? And that they can understand that yes, their victory comes, but first you have to worry about other issues. And once you worry about other issues, you can't just haphazardly be like, oh yeah, I gotta do this, do that. No. You have to really be there, really jump into those issues and be there. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so yeah, wins and losses, but yeah, wins and losses, but you're balancing the home, and also that you are the veil. When you're ready, you will go beyond that, right? And I think that a lot of us have been making the judgment call that it's time, it's time that we do deserve this victory, that we do deserve to have this future that we're envisioning. I want to let you guys know this, it's a big thing of like visualization. So like if it's not you, then if it doesn't apply, just let it fly. But I'm just telling you that like the people that I'm talking to, there have been visualization. You have been thinking like, well, I really like would love if I could have this in a family, and like kudos on you. Keep going and keep keeping the secrets to yourself. Okay, don't tell nobody about your special sauce. Like that's not what time it is. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'm gonna get a card out of the moon, the Queen of the Moon Oracle. And then I'm gonna shut it down. Thank you so much for coming through. All right, Spirit. What is? Oh, is this top one? Power. Mm-hmm. And the way that that fell off was crazy. Power blossoming. This, I just said that. Oh my god. You guys, I know that you guys have been seeing. I can't be afraid. Like, this is already tarot. It's already woo woo. Like, you guys have been, your powers have been coming through. When I was talking about an enlightenment, that's what I'm fucking talking about. Your fucking powers are literally coming through. Like, this is like this is you right now. Like, that's you. That's all y'all. That's us. Do you see that? Like your powers are coming the fuck through, you guys. I want you to know, like, go with it. Like no matter what you find, just go with it. Myself, I've been finding some stuff out too, and just go with it. Okay, blossoming, growth, these types of things can sometimes take pain, but please just go with it. Just go with it. And sometimes, just like I was saying about the floor that needs to be treated, right? That's like something unsightly, and that sight might make you feel like, oh, I can't stand the fact that that just has to stay there. Oh my God, I don't want, you know what I'm saying? But leave it. Just leave it. Okay? Thank you so much for coming through tonight. Hey, thank you for coming through. Thank you for coming through tonight. Hey. All right. Bye, y'all. Thank you for coming through. Mm, 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 mm. Let me stop this. I'm gonna stop now. I have 200 likes. What the hell? What does that even do? I don't even know. I don't get it. All right. Bye. Love you. And